Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I have new nails. You have already seen this hand, so now this hand. So as I said before, this is again like the next part of like the series I'm doing where I take all of these polishes that I had bought from Temu. I know in the last video I said AliExpress, like through the whole video up until the end. I got them from Temu. And like I said, I bought like a bunch, about like 36. I want to say it's 36. I bought like, you know, between 35 and 40 of these polishes. And they mostly came in sets. I bought like a set of 12. I had bought a couple sets of like 8, a couple sets of 5. I bought a couple duos. I bought a couple trios. And I had bought a whole bunch of them because I really liked the bottles, for one, because the bottles are the same color as the nail polish inside, so it was very aesthetically pleasing. I really liked it. But like a few of the colors didn't quite look exactly the same that they did online, and some did look exactly like they did online. They just looked not good on my skin tone. You know how it is. So what I've been doing is I have been trying them out. Usually it was like 2 at a time where I do like one on one hand, one on the other. But I essentially, like, I was like, it's going too slow. I need to, you know, speed it up. It's going too slow. I don't like it. So I decided I'm gonna do 10 at a time this time. I think I'm gonna keep doing it because if I do it 10 at a time, I think I only have 20 polishes left out of all of them, so I'll be able to I can just do that, you know what I mean? Like I can just do 2 more rounds and then I'll be done. But it was going too slow. I wanted to speed it up so that I could utilize the space, you know, for something else, because they're all on like a nail rack. Like the acrylic one, I had them all on there because they all fit perfectly. Well, okay, I take the back. There was one spot left. They all fit on there super nicely, but like I said, if I'm not going to use them all, it doesn't matter how aesthetically pleasing they are. I don't want them, you know, there if they're just taking up space. So I've been doing that to like figure out what colors I like, which colors work well, what colors I like, you know, things like that. So anyway, here's this hand. I think it's funny how both of them really, like, because these are all in number order. This is from 13 to 22. And it just makes a cute little, like a cool little Skittles Manny. And I like how each hand like really goes together. I think that's fun. Now, so let me just start off with this color. This is 18. That is what's on the thumb. I don't like this color. It's not for me. I think it's ugly. I really don't like it. It's kind of like a gray green. I don't know. It's not a bad polish. I just don't like this color. Oh, and just for reference, I guess each one of these is 2 coats. No top coat. I don't know if I mentioned the no top coat part in the last video, but I don't like this color. I don't think it looks all that good on me, and then realistically, I don't see myself using it. So this one is going to go. 18 is going to go. Next up is 19. I love this one. This one is so pretty. This, I think, is my favorite color on this hand. It is so pretty. It is a nice rosy pink, not really mauve. I wouldn't call it mauvey. If it had a touch of purple in it, it'd be really like a nice mauve. But this is just a beautiful rosy pink. It does remind me of a color that maybe an older woman would wear, kind of grandma. To me personally, I always think of one of my grandmothers with any kind of like rosy pink or mauve, because that was just like, whenever I think of those colors, I think of her, or whenever I think of her, I see those colors, you know what I mean? Like, she wore a lot of like mauve-y, like lipstick, nail polish, stuff like that. So, but I really like this color a lot. It does kind of remind me of her, but not quite, because it's not quite the right color, but it's a very pretty color. And I can see myself definitely using that. So that one's going to stay. Next color is number 20. And this one is also very pretty. It doesn't quite match the bottle, like at all, really. It's a very pale, not pale, it's a very cool toned, almost a touch of purple. It's like a very cool toned pink with like the littlest touch of purple in it. It's very pretty. This one's also staying. It does, like I said, it doesn't necessarily match the bottle, but that's not like a deal breaker. I'm just saying, like, sometimes they look spot on to the bottle, and sometimes they don't. But yeah, this one is, I would almost call this lavender. It's almost lavender, but not quite, because it's still got a little bit too much pink in it. But it's very pretty, and this one's definitely staying. Next we have number 21. And this one, I'm gonna say no. This one, I feel kind of weird because I really actually like the color, but it does not look, I feel like it's too close to my skin tone. Like, it doesn't, there's something about it I don't like, and it's hard to put my finger on. I think it's just the tone. I think it's a little yellowy, and I don't like yellow. It doesn't, and I think that's what this is that it's a little too yellow toned, and I just don't like it on my skin. I just don't think it looks right. I don't think it looks right on my skin tone. I don't know. So this one's also going to go, which is crazy. That means that, you know, that's insane. But like I said, it's still, like, they're all really nice colors. Like I said, I got these on Temu. They were really cheap. I have not seen them on Temu since the tariff thing. But I did see someone recently, a haul on YouTube. Her name is Anna Elizabeth, I think. And she hauled them from Shein. So apparently you can get this brand on Shein. I don't know the difference in the prices, but like I said, because it doesn't really matter, I guess, since I can't find them I haven't seen them on Temu. So what you gonna do? So last polish in this set is number 22, and I like this color a lot. This is what it looks like on me. It is so pretty. Like, I love it. It is just really, really pretty. It's a nice, neutral, professional color. It's kind of brown, got a touch of purpley in there. It is just, I just really, really like it. So this one is obviously definitely staying. So that means out of just this hand, I got rid of 2 polishes, and for both hands together, I actually got rid of 3. So that's really cool. Like I said, I'm really happy. I don't want to say like I'm happy that I'm like getting rid of them or that I don't like them. But I guess the part that is like happy is that getting these polishes out that I'm not going to use, like, oh, I don't really actually like that on my skin tone, or oh, it's a really pretty color, but maybe that one bottle, like the formula just isn't it, you know. I mean, these are all the same makers. The formula is actually really good, and I, you know, for all of them, mostly. But you know, you never, you know, there's always sometimes that one that like is off, that isn't the best or whatever. And and again, you know, you should use all your stuff, like, because I bought a lot of these, but who knows when, because of the amount of polish I have a lot. I really shouldn't buy as much as I do. And I know that compared to other, you know, people here on the YouTube that, you know, have these massive collections, I'm not even the worst. I'm not that bad compared to some. But you know what? It makes them happy, so cool. You know, like, I am not judging, but like, I do have a lot and I only have so much space, so I really try to not be too bad. And then when it starts to get too out of control, I do try to kind of go through and reevaluate. Like, I've gotten rid of so much polish over the years. Some I regret, some I don't. I am not going to regret these. I know I'm not, so I'm not worried about that. But after this video, I will take these two and I will add them to my list. Because I am currently, the reason why I'm doing this was it started with this brand. Like, you know, this whole idea that I had started with this one, because I had bought so much and I was like, ooh, and I was like, oh, this color looks like ass on me, actually. You know, and oh, and this color doesn't look like it did on the computer screen, you know. But basically, every time I do my nails this year, I am looking at the stuff I'm using and being like, oh, I'm, you know, trying to use some stuff I haven't used before, you know, and been like, oh, I don't really like that. And I'm keeping track of what I am not liking. So it's like, oh, this color, you know, the color didn't look good on me, or oh, you know, it's really like chunky and lumpy and I don't like that, or oh, it isn't drying right, you know. And I'm actually keeping them all in a list, and then at the end of the year I'm gonna gather all of them up and I'm gonna read through my notes and I'm gonna show you what I didn't like for the year and, you know, why. So I'm hoping to still have all the bottles, but I am writing down everything, like the make, like the brand, the color, if it's a regular polish, a gel polish, a solid polish, you know, whatever it is, and then like why I didn't like it. So just in case I don't have the bottles, I will still have the notes. So yeah, that is my video, and one more look at the nails. I actually really like these all together. I love how like both hands, like this hand all goes together and this hand all kind of goes together, and I actually kind of like how it looks regardless. And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this again in the future. Like I said, I have 20 bottles left, so I can do this 2 more times. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Bye.